Hey everybody, welcome back to NB Soapworks. I am excited to be working on this batch of cold process soap. I've been wanting to do this fragrance for a while. I finally got it in. I ordered it. This is the Midnight Pomegranate dupe of the Bath & Body Works fragrance. So this is one that I really like, and I always kind of crave that one when it starts getting cooler weather, because it's not really a summer fragrance. So I tend to always want that one, you know, like in the winter and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and make that one. And the colors that I'm going to do for this batch are, this is from Micah's and More. This is their Ruby Red. It is such a beautiful, deep, kind of wine colored red. I really like that. And then I have the Cosmic Purple. This is such a pretty deep purple, and it stays very true in the soap. All of those colorants do, actually. And then I have this. I mixed a silver graphite, and a little bit of blue, because I was going for a different color, but I ended up with this one, and so I decided to just go for it because I do like that, and I think it looks really pretty with the purple. And I think it'll be really pretty with the red as well. And then I'm going to try to use some white mica instead of TD for this soap. So that is what I have there. Now, inside my batch, my oils, are olive palm and coconut, avocado oil, babassu oil, shea butter, argan oil, and castor oil. This is my favorite recipe, and I've been doing this one a lot. And with my lye, I am soaping extremely cold. This is room temperature, like in the 70s. I intended to soap last night. I had everything ready and measured out, and I didn't end up getting to do it. So this has been sitting out at room temperature for hours and hours, so it's really cold. So go ahead and get all the lye in there. So for the pour on this one, I'm not quite sure what I want to do. I'm just going to kind of wing it whenever I get to that point. I don't remember how this fragrance behaves, so we'll see. Alright, so I just stirred that around for a sec. Now I'm going to go ahead and get blended up to emulsification. Okay, so that should be perfect right there. It's just emulsified. It's not even at a light trace. Okay, nice. So I'm going to go ahead and get my cups over here so I can start getting split up for my colors. Okay, so this is where I want to try out this, I think it's called White Stellar mica. It's just a very white mica, so I'm going to try and see how white that will get my batter. Sometimes I just don't want to use TD, especially like I'm soaping full water, and I just don't like glycerin rivers, so if this gets the base, you know, kind of white, then I'm going to go with it. And it actually did. It got it a really nice creamy color, so that is almost as white as it would be with the amount of TD that I normally add. So, and I probably didn't really need to stick blend that, but it was just a quick way of getting it incorporated so I could see how white it would actually be. So I am quite happy with that. beautiful color. Alright, so that's that. Okay, so these are my Midnight Pomegranate colors. I think they're really, really pretty. I think those are going to be beautiful swirled up together. I think I am going to go ahead and do some sort of a hanger swirl. I've been wanting to try, I have an idea about doing a certain pattern with the hanger to see if I can kind of create the pattern that I want rather than just doing some random thing like I normally do. So I'm going to do that this time. We'll give that a try. So now let me get my fragrance in. Like I said, I don't remember how this one behaves, so let me start here with my white. I don't like to pour it in every single one and just let it sit there for a while until I get, you know, the first one mixed, you know, because by the time I get down to like the last couple, it's been sitting in there, and that seems like that's normally when ricing happens for me. Now maybe I'm full of crap, but that just seems like I've noticed. I don't like it to sit in there unstirred for any amount of time. It seems like, I don't know, it just has a reaction. It's more apt to have a reaction when it isn't mixed in right away. Man, this fragrance smells wonderful. Like really, really wonderful. Let me get my mold up here. Let me get this off. Don't need that. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to use this mold today. And what I think I'm going to do is prop up one side of it like that. And I want my stripe to go this way, kind of like bowl striping, straight into the mold. I've never done it like this, so I just want to see what I can get with this technique. And then, depending on how I think this is going, I'll decide if I want to do a hanger swirl with it or just leave it alone. But this is looking really neat, actually. I'm kind of seeing something. I don't know if it's just the sparkle in this or if it's looking like it wants to separate. I just noticed like a strange look in this blue here, but I think it's just the way the light is hitting the kind of sparkle. That scared me for a second. I was just like, what is going on here? And I'm getting some acceleration really quickly. This is accelerating quite a bit, so that's okay. I think it's actually to my benefit with this type of pouring. How neat. I don't know if you guys can see inside the mold at all. Yes, you can. Okay, good. This has a weird texture. Okay, it is. It's not the sparkle. It is the texture, and I'm a little bit concerned. I'm going to start pouring a little bit higher because we're getting thick. So now that I have most of this in the mold, it has gotten really thick. So thick that I'm not quite sure how the hanger's going to go. But I'm still going to give it a try. So what I'm going to do for this one, what I've been thinking of is like going in and going like, I don't know how to explain it. You'll see what I mean. So I'm going to go down to the bottom and I'm going to kind of lift up and come back. Lift up and come back. Lift up and come back. And then just do some rounds. We'll see. We'll see how that looks. I see a very interesting texture going on. I'm really hoping that this is not going to separate on me. It is almost like a really gritty type texture. So that is worrying me a little bit, but you know, sometimes you just don't have any control over what the soap wants to do. So now I'm going to go ahead and get what I have left on the top. I have a lot of this white left. So I'll just get a nice little thin layer to cover over everything. And then I'll do the red and the purple on the top as an accent. Okay, everybody, so I have everything down into the mold, and I am thinking this is going to be pretty cool. Like I said, I don't know about how it's going to look when I cut it this way with the stripes going this way. I don't really know if that was a good idea or not, but, you know, live and learn. So here I'm just going to do something super simple with the top of this. I can get a cool looking swirl because it is pretty set up, so it kind of leaves behind a cool texture when I run through it. Okay. Nice. Alright, so let me see if I can get you guys down here before the camera dies. Okay, so that is the top of my Midnight Pomegranate. I think this is really, really pretty. It smells amazing, and I'm happy with these colors too. And I do like the way the top looks. That's pretty neat. So tomorrow when I give this a cut, you guys will be right here with me. See you in a sec. Alright, everybody, we are back the next day, and I have got the Midnight Pomegranate soap ready to cut. It came out of the mold really easy. It's very hard, so this is ready to go. I am happy with the colors. I think the top is really, really pretty. And I do like the colors, that kind of gray blue and the purple and that red color. I think they're very, very nice. The only thing that I am unsure about with the soap is the pour that I did. Remember I kind of poured it with the stripes going up this way. I propped it up, you know, from its end instead of, you know, tilting it like I normally do. So the stripes are all running this way. So I don't know what the best way to cut this is going to be. I'm kind of thinking that I would get the coolest pattern if I cut it, you know, like in the mantra style. So we will see. I'm going to cut a regular bar and see what the look is. But I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to have to cut it the other way and then slice it in half to reveal anything pretty. So we shall see. Let's give this a cut. Actually, I think I'm going to... No, I'll cut it. I'll cut a regular size piece. So yeah, that's what I had feared, that this would be a lot of just one color. So the next thing I'm going to do is take this off, and I'm going to cut a chunk and then cut that in half and see which which one I like best. So that will be, let's see, okay. So I just cut a chunk. Let me move this off to the side. And then we'll lay it down. Oh, I almost cut it the same way. Okay, so now we need to go and cut it this way. Let me get right in the middle. Is that right in the middle? There we go. And that's what it is. So, which one do I like better? Ooh, it looks like an evil eyeball. I don't like that one. But I do get a really cool top. The top, when it gets planed off, will look neat. So this will actually be a pretty cool bar. But I think I'm going to switch back to just cutting it the regular way. So I don't know what I think about this. I'm going to say that it's okay, just because I really like the scent of this one, so I don't really care what the bars look like. I'll use this whole entire loaf to myself. But I am not really happy with the way that that looked, doing the pour that way, but I have been so curious about it. I figured this would be a good one to give it a try on, you know? You never know until you try it. So I am, that is so weird looking. See, look at that. It's just a lot of one color. So I don't love it. Ugh, look at that. It's like all red. Yeah, I don't love this. But I think that's pretty cool. That looks neat. You could see some of the hanger, like going that way, you don't really see any of the hanger swirl that I did. There's a little bit of a hanger swirl. So yeah, this is a really interesting technique. I don't think that I would really do it again. So now I know, but like this right here I think looks really cool. Like that's neat. See, these ones are really cool. So, and this one is pretty cool with the purple and the red around that. So I just don't like the ones that are all, you know, like either red or like this one right here. I do not like that whatsoever. But these ones are okay. So, look at that. That's cool. So, oh wow. See, if they all look like this, I would be really happy. That is cool. So I wonder why there was such a different look in some of these. Some of them actually turned out really, really neat. I don't know. Oh wow. This is so cool. Look at this. Ooh, how pretty. Oh, and they smell so nice. So, this is a very interesting one. So, I do like the way that some of them turned out. I think that these are really, really pretty. And so, I don't know. Like I said, I don't think I would really do this technique again, because I did get about half the loaf I don't like, half the loaf I do. But this one smells so good, the Midnight Pomegranate, that I'm not even sad about the look, because I know that these ones are an awesome recipe and the scent is just amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching me test out a new pour that I've been wanting to do, and to also see right along with me what kind of a look you would get from doing that. Not bad, not bad. These ones right here I think are really, really cool. So I will see you guys on the next video. Bye!